How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick, and in this Stella Fantasy character spotlight, we have our third base starting character, and that is Lapis, a support character, a healer character, and a petite princess with some confidence issues. And those issues are that she might be very well overly diluted confident. That's just saying, I guess having a positive character around is not a bad thing, but she's also easily confused, so there's that. Alright, this is one of your starting characters. Every single person in the world that plays this game is going to get a copy of this character. Mine is an NFT though, and as I have mentioned in a couple other videos, I highly recommend getting the NFT so that all that time, effort, and EXP potions, awakening, anything that you guys do will actually benefit and build value in an NFT that later on, if you ever want to sell or get rid of or make a couple of bucks, you can do so. And you know, the starter characters are all just, you know, low rare characters, and they're fairly cheap on the marketplace. So it really doesn't hurt to just go ahead and get yourself a copy of it. And when I decided to try a little something here, I ended up with concentration, I ended up with veteran alchemist, but I was trying to do a master blacksmith thing, that super lucky success, and level that up a couple times. I think I might be wasting my time absolutely completely trying this. You know, if I am mentioning it down in the comments, I'm probably just completely wasting my time trying this, but hey, you know, I got somebody with some extra super lucky success. I'm going to level all the things, guys. It's what I do with gacha games and games like this in general, but I'm really liking Stella Fantasy just because of the value behind it that you can really build. NFT's got a bad rep. I've gone over that in other videos and everything. This is the kind of game that benefits well from NFT. But anyways, on to the character specifics. This is a support type character. Now, when you guys start, you get the 3 main, you get a tank, you get DPS. Well, here's your support / healer. It's what she does. She deals magic damage, she stands mid-range, and on a 3D plane that just kind of doesn't really make sense, but if I equate it to Princess Connect, you have the front guard, the mid guard, and the rear line or whatever. She is mid guard. Think of it that way. So tanks stand up close, ranger way in the back, and mid-range is like in the middle, like it's called mid-range. I guess it's not that hard to understand or conceptualize, is it? No. Mine specializes in like mana rings and stuff, but I get so many mana rings I really just don't care at this point, to be honest. Yeah, I'm spoiled, I know. Now in terms of skills, her basic skill, the SFTY. Zephyrian? I think I said that right. If not, yell at me. Fires up to 3 magic spheres. It's actually like 4 or 5 or something like that. It's just pew 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 pew, whatever. It's her basic attack. Her lesser skill, Whispers of the Wind, creates a windy area to decrease the all attack of the enemies hit by the wind. Now what it doesn't mention is this is an AoE attack with a damage over time mechanic. It's a dot. So it's going to make a really small little field on the ground, a whole bunch of wind, really windy, and anything in it, the all attack of those characters is going to be decreased, and they will constantly take little bits of tick damage or anything. It's not terribly powerful, but if she's got that cast and you're tanking or whatever, controlling it, try to keep those characters, the mobs, inside that little bit of wind for some extra damage. There you go. Hit by the wind. Her major skill, Symphony of Life, recovers hit points and increases the physical defense for all allies. It is what it says that it is. It's a heal for everybody and a little bit of defense that doesn't really last all that long, but hey, it's there. Okay? She's your primary healer. This is her one and only heal every 15 seconds, so don't take too much spike damage. Just saying. Let's see. The doll, I put a green iron scar on him. It's just, do I have the SR thing of her, or does she even have one? Probably. Oh yeah, I do. It's on a different. Why is it on a different one? That doesn't make any sense. Here. Is it on the other one? Yeah, it's on the other one. Put it on the right one. There we go. Okay, well, go back. In terms of gear, I just kind of slapped on whatever I had extra laying around, and some of you guys might be thinking, oh, you got that blue rare wand or whatever. You got that as extra? Oh my god, you must be spoiled. Look at this. Physical attack boost. She does not do any physical damage. Physical damage does not do her any good. She is magic damage based. Those stats are wasted. This wand sucks. Bad. Okay, so she got the wand. She got a freebie wand there, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and take her into combat here. Let's go all the way over here. First encounter in another world. I've encountered this way too many times, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Ruby again. Well, it's supposed to rotate images or something, ain't it? All right, I'm walking around, is what it is. Do a little bit of a hop. Pew, pew, pew. Big blast. There you go. That's all her basic attack does. Whips out the wand, does a little bit of damage. And of course, she's a healer support type. She's not going to be doing much, right? Just that. Now, throw this out. Now, you see taking a little bit of tick damage in there. If I keep them inside, keeps ticking. Doesn't last very long and reduces their attack a little bit or whatever that was. Come back here, hit R. I get smacked in the head while she's doing this. Ah, dodged you, you jerks. Alright, do this again. Got a little bit of pew pew. Does a little extra damage. There you go. Very, very simple character. Direct to the point. Throw out some more wind. Let's just dance around until they die. See if that'll actually work. To work? No, that don't work. Like I said, support character healers is not going to be doing much damage. Yep, not really much going on there. Oh, I did a bad thing again, didn't I? Alright, throw out a little bit of wind. Bounce around a bit. These guys do the ranged attacks that are just kind of annoying. Throw out a heal just because, why not, right? I got a little smidge I could heal up. More wind out there. There we go. Very simple character. Now, chances are, if you just start this game and you have the 3 base characters, right? You got Ruby, you got Lynette, you got Lapis here. And if those are the only 3 that you have, which one are you going to manually control? It's probably going to be Ruby, because you're going to want to try to round up everything, keep everything under control, and try to keep them all nice and tight in one spot so that Lynette and Lapis both get those little bit of AoE attacks in. All go pew pew. Now, as I usually do with most other things, I try to say whether or not to, do you want to try to get this character? Do you want to buy this character? Do you want to quote unquote roll for the character? Try to mint it. Everybody gets one for free, but I do highly suggest trying to get an NFT version of it, just because you build value. Okay, this is a play to earn game, all right? If you are using the base standard character and you can awaken the base standard character, you can level them up, they can work out for you just perfectly fine. But all that you end up putting into the character is eventually kind of going to go to waste. If you decide to stop playing the game at some point or whatever, all that effort and even some awakening SFTY that you throw at it, it's just kind of go to waste, and that just is what it is. But you head out to the marketplace and grab yourself a copy of this character, a nice fresh looking one with maybe a better passive than what the starter one starts with. Well, all that time and effort that you put in on the character, it's going to build value. It's going to build value. And eventually, if you do decide to quit the game, or you just want to get some funds to try to get a different character or a different version, or level up other things, or awaken other characters, or you just find a deal on the marketplace, you're like, hey, I'm just a little short of a little bit of Binance bucks there, I need a little bit more. Well, hey, you can throw Lynette out there and be like, buy me. And once she sells, get a couple of bucks, do what you got to do. Play to earn. That's how you earn. So, you got to do that smart too. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. I'll leave this screen on here for just a second. Actually, instead of just power score, I'm going to put awakening level, just so you guys can look at this and maybe cry a little bit. I cried because imagine how much, if you guys are familiar with this game, you probably know about how much money is sitting on this account right here, and why I have so many Zans, I don't know. Like a couple of the marketplace things, I was like, okay, I'm going to mint a few of them or whatever, and I got a Zan, and then I got a Zan, and then I got a Zan, and then when I decided to pull a rare character, I got another Zan, and then I saw another one that had, well, there was a different, I won't even look at it or whatever, but all of a sudden the one just popped up for really cheap that had like Stella's Blessing. I was like, well, it's like 15 bucks or 20 bucks or whatever it was, so I bought it. Didn't need it, I just wanted it. Is what it is. All right, so final thoughts on Lapis, the starter character. It's all good that you are going to make some use of her, but once again, can't stress it enough. Get the NFTs, guys. Don't be afraid of this stuff. Get the NFTs, learn how they work, bring the character into the game. It's going to cost you a couple of bucks, but you're going to build value. Same thing goes with all 3 of the starter characters. We'll see you in the next video.